me first start off with this group in the corner here, and then we'll work around. How did you write yours?
So we said that you have the right to be tried twice, but no more. And the second time it depends on new and sufficient evidence as like decided by a court.
Okay. The group in the back, how did you handle it?
You can try guilty as many times as you want, as long as there's new evidence that is introduced to the court is approved by a judge.
Approved by a judge? Okay, how about this one group up here? How did you handle it?
Right to an appeal first, and the right to retrial if there's substantial evidence, and you have to have at least a 3-year minimum gap between trials.
Okay.
3 years.
3 years?
But
Yes.
not subjected to triple jeopardy.
Triple jeopardy. So not double jeopardy, but triple jeopardy. This is very interesting. Did anybody choose to follow the U.S. approach and just say you can't be tried twice for the same offense? No. It's very interesting that that one does not command support. That people sought different ways of writing. That's very interesting.
What happened in the other class?
I find very few people who still support the double jeopardy clause that's written in the U.S. Even though that is there in the U.S. Constitution. How about another question? How about trial by jury? Who included a trial by jury for this?
Oh, yeah.
This group here in the corner. Did you just say everybody has the right to a jury trial?
We actually said everybody has the right.
I want to make sure we hear this group here, then we'll go around to others.
Everybody has the right to speedy trial by a jury.
By jury. This group here?
Impartial.
Impartial jury.
We offer the possibility that the defendants can choose between either be judged by trial or by jury or by judged by a judge.
Okay, choice for this?
We made the point that the jury was to be impartial and unbiased.
Impartial and unbiased. Let's go to the back group here. Folks, I want to make sure we can hear.
In cases involving original jurisdiction, but judges involving appellate jurisdiction.
Okay, it's very interesting. So a division, some jurors, some not. Any others? Anybody else have anything to say about jury trial? Yes, one final thing, and then I'll
We
yes.
give the right to choose between a public trial or a
Public.
private trial.
Oh,
We
gotcha.
want to make it
As in the U.S.
Oh.
Yes, let me try this back corner group. How did you address the jury trial?
We were very divided about this,
Yeah.
so we actually didn't decide at the end.
Did not.
2 of us wanted a jury trial, the other 2 wanted a judge, because there was the question, how will a jury trial decide if they will decide emotionally or if it will be more from a legal stance? And this was the big question, emotionally or legal stance, so we didn't decide on that.
So we thought maybe we can write in
We're going to hear Armand first.
the government doesn't guarantee you that they will
I
have
thought you were like
But we didn't write that down.
No, this points up a very interesting question. Juries are very infrequent around the world. Juries are prevalent in the U.S. They're found to some degree in other countries, but not much. So it's interesting. This division, a lot of people would have more faith in a judge than a jury. So that was interesting to see the division. How about any other interesting decisions that people had to make in regard to treatment and criminal proceedings that any group wants to? Let me go with the corner group here first.
Okay. Oh yeah. During criminal proceedings, one shall be informed of all rights once apprehended.
Once apprehended. Okay. Once apprehended. The back group. Let's see what you do.
Instead of the trial, we had a right to an attorney. We also had like all attorneys are run by the state, so everyone has an equal opportunity to have a good opportunity. People with more money don't automatically have a better attorney than somebody with like lesser money like that. Trial.
Yes, so there is concern in the U.S. about the ability of people with money to hire better attorneys. It's a very interesting question. Anybody else had any decisions they made of interest in terms of rights for people in criminal proceedings that anybody wanted to share with them?